Hey guys. No, I'm not starting the video looking like a whole ass Gaston. Okay, hey you guys. It's been a while and a lot of things have happened this year. Literally this year is gonna go down in the history books for multiple different reasons. The global pandemic was already extremely stressful, and then it got to a fever pitch, kind of race relations in America and the understanding of how deeply broken, well, not even broken because the system was created that way, but just how deep-seated systemic bias is. And I live in Canada, and a lot of us are sitting around, Canadians posting like meanwhile in Canada memes, but that's not true. Canada has a long-standing history of systemic bias and racial injustice, namely against Indigenous peoples. It's so deeply internalized in literally all of us that it has become not a Black issue, it's become a human issue. I don't make a ton of money, guys, but I'm working on rebudgeting my kind of monthly income so that I can do a recurring donation, because the most important thing about this system is it's a system that runs on two things: money and power. So the best way that we can help Black people get a leg up when they've been pushed down for 400 years plus is to redistribute money and power, to donate to organizations that support Black communities, and to vote out people who are in power who do not support this cause. I think the important thing is that we need to do more and that we need to keep going. More than ever, we need to all get on board with this so that we can finally end this injustice, because it has gone on for way too long. I have so many other videos I should post, but yeah, I really wanted to get in here, talk about a very important subject with you guys, and then also cut my hair. Okay, so for today's video, I am going to be following Brad Mondo's how to cut your hair at home video, because I don't know if you saw my last hair video, but my hair is dead. And it's only become more and more apparent to me as I have been looking at this like super thinness at the, like that is nothing compared to how thick it is up here. My hair is naturally dark and very, very thick. It's like the Asian plus Italian genes in me. I don't want to expose anybody, but like every time I run my hands through my hair, I get like breakage. Every single time. I do deep conditioning masks, I do Olaplex. My hair is just dead. I am not gonna name any names, but it's was kind of my hairstylist's fault. I said in my last video, I remember watching when she was blow drying my hair, that my hair just strands flying off my head because they were just breaking off of my scalp. Quarantine has been really great for regrowing my hair, and I've been doing more of this kind of like blue gray as well. The darker you go, I feel like the less obvious your roots are, and thank God most of my K-pop faves are also rocking the roots look intentionally right now, so I don't feel as under maintenance. The first thing Brad has said is that I need to make my hair bone straight. So we're gonna do that real quick. Like, look at that damage. This is like a very old, used up makeup or paintbrush. Guess maybe while I'm doing this, I should give you guys a little update on my life since it's been like 6 months or so. Let's talk about my quarantine. So, I don't like to talk about it, but I have suffered from depression for a very long time, and quarantine at the beginning made my depression go bananas. I felt so uncertain, I felt so alone. I mean, everybody was calling it the apocalypse, so I started envisioning like zombies. I mean, people were resource hoarding. It was so weird. But I think at around the 2.5 month mark, I began to really love quarantine. I guess because I was alone, I started finding all these adaptive ways to manage stress, manage anxiety, manage depression, And these are Marisa's depression tips. So the first thing you can do, and that's the first thing I started with, is journaling. It doesn't matter if you, I mean, writing it down on paper for some reason, there's something about that like tactile, offline quality that helps me to focus on it. Just writing down how you feel. It doesn't, you don't have to read it out to anybody. You don't even have to read it back again. Just write how you feel and write what you're thinking. And I find that that allows you to find kind of clarity and understand why you're behaving or thinking or feeling the way that you are. So then the next thing is so surprising to me, because if you had told me 6 months ago, like, listen, you're gonna be doing this and you're really gonna enjoy it, I would have laughed in your face. But exercise for some reason, like, it hurts, it sucks while you're doing it, but there's something about the way that you can mentally check out from everything going on and just be in the moment of feeling pain in your butt, legs, abs, arms, whatever. And it really does help your mental state. And then the last thing is meditation. My friend who recommended meditation to me, I was like, are you kidding? Meditation? Like, what's that gonna do for me? But really, I suggest everybody try like a 3-minute. You can do anything for 3 minutes. I recommend just trying a 3-minute guided meditation. There is an app called Calm that I've been using. It's free, I believe. Some of the things are free on it. It's a really nice way to breathe. Just focus on nothing except for your breathing. And in that way, you kind of just check out of all of the thoughts that are clouding your mind, and then it just calm your mind. So all 3 of these things I found extremely helpful in managing all of those very negative feelings I was feeling at the beginning of quarantine. I don't know if you guys remember from my last hair video, but this is what I'm talking about. See how little this is? This is not an intentional layer. And this is 3 months of growth. My hair grows extremely fast. Look at my roots, how long they are, which means that it was about here. That's how short it was when we entered into quarantine, and that's how broken my hair was after the last time I got it bleached. So I'm excited to cut this off. You know what? We're gonna roll with this because it's been a long time and I'm impatient and I just wanna cut my hair. Okay. Take the comb from that apex and go right behind your ear, all the way right there. Right behind your ear, and those are our 2 sections on the side together. I think I need to cut off the damage. My hair's gonna be so short. It would be nice if you had a friend that would help, or a mother, or a father, or anything, just anybody, a dog, I don't know. I do not have any of those things. If you don't have anybody to help you, yeah. What do I do? That looks straight. Right? Man, my hair is gonna be so short. Let's do it though. Take that section, I'm gonna start point cutting. You can also point cut downward, upwards like this, or downwards like this. Okay? Doesn't matter. It's the same either way. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Here's our first cut. Congratulations! Alright, and we can point cut down on this and take some of the bulk out. Ooh. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. First cut down, first cut down. All right, let's do the back section now. I can't believe I just did that. I just cut my own hair. It's all, I should have worn a cape. It's literally all over my everything right now. I just cut my own hair. Okay, it's looking a little rough though, so let's do that point cutting that we speak of. I cannot believe I'm doing this. That was like, I'm not one of those girls that like freaks out about like cutting off half an inch. I always, whenever I go to the salon, ask for like 5 inches off my hair, but the fact that I'm doing this myself terrifies me. Let's do this again. Ow, I just cut myself. Ah, it's bleeding. These are sharp. I'm just gonna grab a Band-Aid, 1 second. Literally, if this is the only time in my life I'm gonna cut my own hair, this is a good time, I think. Brad just said to be careful with your hands. Wish I had known that before. The reason why it's good to have real hair is you just thick hair with anything. I don't know why at this point I'm not just like running with it because, oh, ah, ooh. There is so much hair on the ground right now. How do they do this so that it doesn't look so chunky? Oh, it's looking less chunky, okay. And also I've made this so tight my finger is going purple, so that is super good. There's literally like a small hamster's worth of hair on me right now. Let me just... Okay, so now it's time to let out the sections. TBH, this doesn't look that bad. Okay, well, this, it's like a shelf. Let's just say a prayer to Brad Mondo that the back looks okay. Honestly, not that bad. I was expecting far worse. There's just a random like chunk. We can work with this though, and I also really want to cut it shorter. Cut the dead ends out of your life, you know? Okay, so basically he's just going through and point cutting anything that looks bad. So we're gonna do that here. I cannot believe I'm doing this. What's crazy though is that there's still so many damaged pieces, like even here. Like if I wanted to cut off all the damage, sis would be rocking a bowl cut. I don't know. It's really just that one part, huh? That one bit right there. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, so one side is definitely shorter now. So now we have to do this side. Okay, so I think that's fine. my voice just left me for a second, but I think I am happy with the way that I had it. And for anybody who's watching this video and for some reason has decided that they want to follow what I'm doing instead of just following Brad's video, and you're doing it by yourself because you live alone, I found the best way to do it is if you kind of hold a section straight down at the back and then you just kind of like flip it like this, and then that's kind of the same edge that you'll see. So this looks pretty straight, you know? I'm just gonna put a little bit of texture into this hair. Wow, it is much shorter and feels much healthier now. Like, this is a fresh paintbrush as opposed to what it was before. Okay, so this is my hair. Do not judge the styling job because I hate curling with a flat iron. I really don't think it looks that bad. I can't stress enough how healthy it feels now, even though we got a lot of breakage to go still, but it feels like night and day compared to before. And yeah, I'm very happy with the results and impressed with myself a little bit. I haven't been able to run my hands through my hair in so long, just like straight through. I feel like my fingers are always getting stuck and caught in like the bramble of like tangled, dead, dried up, waiting to fall off hair. So I feel like if you beat that dried hair that just is going to break off anyway to the punch and cut it off, you'll kind of risk less of it like breaking off higher and higher and higher, which is why when you have damaged hair, it's really good to get trims often. Get trims at a salon though. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cut my own hair for the first time. A first I never thought that I would have. It was really fun though, honestly. Thank you so much to Brad Mondo for an actually super easy to follow tutorial. Like honestly, I'm not good at following instructions and I think I did a okay job. On a scale of 1 to 10, I did like a 6, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope it brought you just a little bit of a distraction, a little bit of a smile while you rest and recharge, because it's a crazy world out there. It's only gonna get crazier, I think, and nothing would surprise me at this point. Like, literally if aliens made contact with us, probably would not shock me at this point because it has been a year for the books to say the very least. There's something so reassuring about the fact that we have all united together in a way that I haven't seen in my lifetime, nor do I think a lot of people have seen in their lifetime. And there's something super, super inspiring and hopeful about that. So whatever 2020 decides to throw at us for the second half of the year, I know we can all make it through together. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.